Hello, this is Professor Cygnus and Angels. Today we wanted to talk a little bit about limiting the subjective of things and how that can destroy the potential. And when it comes to the envision of potential, what that means is seeing something as the greater good that it could become. So not seeing something for as it is, not seeing something for what it is right now, but seeing something for what it could become. And the subjective of the objective is something that you can focus on. And when it comes to the objective of the potential, but when you limit the subjective of the potential, what happens is you're destroying the envision of what that could become. So when it comes to what my angels and I are facing as one human being, we're facing a lot of medical treatment denials. We're facing a lot of denials for opportunities. We're facing a lot of denials for everything we apply for. Is there a reason? No, it's a sub-excuse to abuse someone is what it is. And the thing is, my angels and I have major suspicions that it's in our files, and we're praying that things get better for us. And it looks like this is only going to be a 5-minute video. So, if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you can find out some good, wonderful lessons. And if you could support us, my angels and I, the link's in the description below, and you can read on some of the things that my angels and I have written. We have written many things that can help people with their daily life, such as having appropriate speech, knowing the empowerment of your words, thoughts, and actions, plural. When it comes to the empowerment, that's also having to do with something of the potential. You want to know the subjective, the objective of what you want to aim for in life. You want to know what you want. You're not going to try to go back and forth. My angels and I tell people, we say it's either you're in or you're out. You're not going to be back and forth. If you want to be in my angels and I life, then you're going to step in. If not, then you're going to step out and you're never going to come back in the light of day. My angels and I, we do not try to limit our subjective on what we're going to go for. And if someone wants to be into our life, then you have to know what you want. And the thing is, my angels and I are a major challenge, because normal people were born without injuries. Normal people were born without problems, like my angels and I are facing. And my angels and I were born by criminals, and they had abused my angels and I as a child, and we had a lot of injuries from that, just as from birth to 7 years old. And after that, it did not get better. So there's a lot of major problems that need medical treatments, and it's going to take a lot of money in order to do so. And I know that nobody can take a challenge like that, because regular people wouldn't take a dime, because they don't require as much medical treatments as my angels and I need. Now, when it comes to limiting the subjective of potential, you cannot do that when it comes to a being that is in need, such as my angels and I are in need of housing opportunities or in need of medical treatments. Now, subjecting the potential and downgrading that is just settling for what we have. Now, is my angels and I settle for what we have? No, because you can never be settled for what you have. You always have to want better in life. And if you do not, then you're not going to get better, because if you want better, you got to do better. You got to think better. You got to say better. See, empowerment. And if you reach up to the highest points of the heavens, then hey, one day you may even get there. But the thing is, if you're not reaching out, if you're not doing what you can, then I do not know how you're going to get there, unless some kind of miracle just dawns upon you and gives you what you want. And you know what? See that in everybody, but my angels and I, because they have family, because they were born with a better life. My angels and I were raped and molested by the people that were supposed to be parents. And my angels and I, we were thrown around as a child, we were very abused, and we have not had that in life. So we're here as an independent being, trying to reach up to the highest points of the heavens. And you know what? We're starting by ground zero. So it's a very difficult point to be able to reach up there. My angels and I are asking for support, and you all can learn some great, wonderful lessons about not sinning and refusing the pollution of evil, for if you do so, you shall be blessed. And there's a lot of wonderful lessons, but remember not to limit the subjective of potential, because if you want to get better, you have to do better. You have to say better. You have to think better. And this is Professor Cygnus and Angels. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And that's the lesson of today.